Hello Scorpio, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, I hope you enjoy the reading. This will be a general life reading for you. This is your love reading, so this will be for you and your person, your significant other, your special someone. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, so let's have a look. What is the situation for you at the moment? Okay, so we have Mercury, we have, which came up in your life reading, we have Past Independent, and we have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. But it seems to me that something has occurred in the relationship. So depending on what has occurred will depend on how you're going to move forward. So it looks like there could have been like an argument, or there could have been some deception. It can even be like gaslighting, or some sort of confusion that may have come in. It could have also been like suspicion, something like that. Or it could have been that just a mishap with communication, something that was, some sort of something to do with communication. It could also be to do with like an attitude. The Mercury deals with the mind, so it's like an attitude or a belief, or it could even be gossip has come in. Something has come in to upset the status quo, or it could be that you perhaps have very fixed ideas about certain things, or maybe your person has, but very fixed ideas or very set way of looking at something, and that perhaps needs to change in order to create movement forward. Now I say that because we've got Past Independent, it says here your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So either you haven't expressed that, or you have expressed it, but it has created a block in some way. Perhaps it was the way you expressed it, because we've also got full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. So it seems that something, perhaps you need to be a bit more flexible. You need to overcome certain things, attitudes or beliefs, or even fears that you have, deep fears that you have that are driving your attitudes and your beliefs, or the way you are thinking about something. It could also be that your ego, or somebody's ego and pride, has got in the way here, and a full moon is always a result. So something has come up. It's created a block or created a hump, but it's saying that don't let pride get in your way. So rather, the lovely Leo energy is always a playful, romantic energy, but it's also about honor and integrity. Okay, those are the prime qualities of Leo. But it can also slip over into ego and pride. Okay, so just bear that in mind with this energy that's come in. And the Past Independent, it's possible that you are used to being independent, you are used to having things done a certain way or doing things a certain way, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you come together in a union, there's certain things that have to be negotiated and talked about and discussed and sorted out. There are ways to maintain your independence but still have a very strong and cohesive union which is progressive. So you've got to find, it's a fine balance that you have to find that. So it could be that you perhaps either haven't expressed this and you need to because of the Mercury, and perhaps you have pride. Perhaps pride has come in your way, where you've just been too proud to say that this is what you need and this is what you would like in your how you want things to proceed now. Or it could be that you've gone the other way, or your person has. Whatever the situation is, you can still have an independence in your relationship. You can still have your own ideas, your own opinions, and so on. But it has to be done in such a way that it's not going to alienate the person that you are with. But at the same time, you don't also want to, let go of your opinions and your ideas so that you get swallowed up. So there's a delicate balance there. But I do feel that there is some flexibility that may be required. A sense of humor as well also needs to come in there. But it certainly is to do with communication. Communication is very, very important, but you could also be hearing something, or maybe you've heard something. It could also be just to do with some external circumstance which is coming into the relationship, and this is creating an area of concern. Maybe it's a big change. It could be perhaps one or either of you is having to change your profession, or something has occurred, and it's now created something which now is changing the playing field of the relationship. It could also be that you know, that one or either of you is changing, and it looks like your person is getting, fortune seems to be smiling on your person, and you are going through transformations at this point. So it could also be that something has occurred externally, something has been received, something has come in, something has been heard or understood, or more research needs to be done on the situation, and it may be that you need to be going in a new direction. So it's a leveling up within the relationship. In other words, you're changing the way. So it could be deepening and going to a much deeper level, a much more deeper commitment, all of that. Or it could be that you are releasing something in the relationship, or you are releasing the relationship. Just take it as it resonates for you. There is courage that's required here, but I feel that this is mostly for you to go through this transformational process, but also for your person to have faith that things are going to get better. And you are afraid that you're going to be losing your independence or some aspect, and this is why the pride is getting in the way. Some result, something has been offered. It could be that by your person, because your person is very hopeful about the situation. So it could be that they have exhibited courage in asking you, and you are fearful. You know, you could be having old fears or old situations rising up, which are creating a block for you. I feel that could be very well the case, because it's saying that some aspect of your life is going to fall away now and you're going into a new phase. But Kali is saying the old must be released so that the new can enter. But she's saying that do not be afraid of the changes that are happening for you at the moment. Okay, so whatever's coming in for you, don't be afraid, because it's completely necessary, it's important, and it's there's happiness for you on the other side of this. But this is just a transitionary phase. And you need to go through this, and ask her to help you if you have a lot to get through, or if you have a lot of things that you need to work through. I do feel that fears are rising up in you, to do with either coming together in a deeper commitment with this person, or some other aspect is changing within the relationship, and there's some sort of an old chapter is ending and a new chapter is beginning for you. But she's saying that do not fear this. Kali is the endings, you know, the ultimate get things done goddess. She really can move mountains, but if you resist, then there's a problem. Then she will come in and you know, really move it quickly, and it can be much more stressful in that regard. So, you know, go with the changes, follow through with what needs to be done, have the courage, and you know, to just work through all your fears, work through everything, and you know, as quickly and efficiently as you can. And that is her ultimate power, is to help you move through this. But she's saying do not fear these changes. With the Pluto energy, this is your ruler, so that's all about transformation. So this is going from one stage to another, one cycle to another, and there could be fears and worries and concerns or anger, or whatever it is rising up. Okay, so there's a bit of work to be done here. New moon is, you know, comes through, and then it's a clean slate, a new beginning, or it could be to do with potential as well. So you've got some work to do. Work through your fears. Don't let them overtake you. It's a process that you've got to go through. You've got to be systematic about it. As the fears come up, face them and deal with them. And if, you know, your person, you know, it's all about communication as well, and expressing what it is that you're feeling, you know, delving into those depths. Don't be afraid to do that, because ultimately whatever is hidden, whatever is underneath and needs to come out, there's a reason why it's coming up. Pluto rules the underworld, or the underground, so things will be coming up from underneath, and they come up to be dealt with. So you face your fears. This is another thing to do with Kali, facing your fears, facing changes, and letting go of the old to make way for the new. So if you've got a room full of furniture, and you want to bring something new in, you have to take something out. You cannot squeeze another thing in there. Something must be released to bring in the new, to bring in this lovely new thing that you want to bring in. So that's what this Pluto in a transformational energy. It could also be the rising up of sexuality as well. This could be you may have been single for a long time, and now you're entering a relationship, and that is starting to surface. There's lots of ways that this can be coming in, but ultimately some cycle or some aspect of your life is falling away and a new one is beginning. And there are adjustments that are required. Bring in humor, use your mind, use your talk, you know, walk your talk. and find ways to also, assert your independence, or keep your independence in a way that can also be amalgamated with somebody who's coming in to commit with you, or use this independence as it may be, but don't allow it to be a block, or don't allow things to get in your way, especially ego or pride. There are ways to negotiate certain things or mediate certain things so that everybody comes out feeling confident and optimistic about the future. Your person has got Mother Mary, expect a miracle, and part of fortune increase. So I do feel that they're very optimistic. They are praying very hard about something. It says, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. And then they've got part of fortune increase. So this is fortune is smiling on them. So they're going to have, I feel that if this is them asking you to go further into the relationship that they're holding, they really are praying for a miracle that this will move forward. But it could also be applying in any other way that you see appropriate for your relationship. But it's saying that they're going to, some miracle is going to come in for them. But the part of fortune is like an upwelling of, it's almost like a reward, or it's for work effort that they have put in. They're going to get something back from that. And it's also about like lady luck, or good fortune is going to smile on them. If it could also be monetarily, or it could be that they are, they are waiting for something to come in to do with this relationship, and they are hopeful that it's going to play out for them. And with Mother Mary, expect a miracle. I do feel that that is the case. So they just need a bit of courage to hold fast until the situation comes right for them. So I do feel that this is going to a new level, this relationship, or it could be that you are rearranging things for yourself or for your person or within the relationship, however is appropriate for you, as I said. But with Una, this is saying easy does it, okay? There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So whatever is occurring, whatever changes are happening, whether you're perceiving it as a loss or some sort of change, that's what I said with the Kali endings and beginnings. It could be that you are rearranging your life, or you, perhaps work issues are coming in and coming into the relationship. But it's saying that whatever course of action you are starting on here, or whatever you're going to, your new beginning, there's no need to hurry or force things to happen, okay? Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Una is easy does it. She's about nurturing any cause or any relationship or anything that is close to your heart. It's about nurturing one step at a time. It's about gathering your things that are closest to your heart, close to you, and working on them. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes consistent effort, but you will be rewarded at the end of this. And I do feel this is applying to your person, but it also obviously, apply it to your relationship as well. Just saying easy does it, one step at a time. Just work through the changes as they occur, and everything is working according to plan. Now we've also got Jupiter return. This is a lovely card, very beneficial card. So this could be affecting you in a number of ways. This could be, if it's your person that you are going ahead, moving forward with, then it's saying that it's like the return of joy, of happiness, of optimism. It can also be rescue. It can also be relief from something. So something is coming to you. It's like a reward. It's the same thing. It's very similar to what your person has got, but it's something is coming in which is going to bring relief or rescue or happiness or joy. Something is coming in. It could also be, if you are parting ways with this person and moving on, it can also bring somebody back into your life, somebody from the past, another lover from a previous relationship. Take it as it resonates. As I said, that may not be for everybody, but it's something is coming back. And this is something that it could also be like monetary related, because you've got Pluto, which rules the 8th house. It could also be your person's got an investment or something. It could also be a business idea, or something that either one of you wanted to start or wanted to do in the past, but it got shelved, or it never took off, or it didn't work. And now Phoenix is rising from the ashes. This is something rising from the past that you thought was gone or dead or buried or just didn't happen or got shelved. You know, something is coming out of that now. Something is coming back and it's bearing fruit. Okay, so this could be an investment. It could be an idea. It could be something that either one of you has put on the back burner or just didn't happen for whatever reason, but it's coming back. But it can also be the return of happiness. It's a very joyful card, very beneficial card. It could apply to a number of ways. It could, as I said, be monetary even. It could even be an old business or an old career, something that is coming back, but very beneficial, very optimistic energy, very expansive energy, and it's going to bring in some sort of relief or rescue or happiness into your lives at this time. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a wonderful time, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Take care.